Hello. Here's my last review for the latest Xbox Game Pass that I played, and also probably the last one that I'm going to play this month. I'm not sure about next month, but we'll see. Because I want to check on the Xbox Direct live stream that they're doing in about 2 weeks, I believe. But we'll talk about that another day. Now is the time to review The Walking Dead, the final season. Let me grab my notes, so I have them somewhere. Alright, I just finished The Walking Dead, the final season on Xbox Game Pass. I do think it's an 8 out of 10 game. But first of all, a huge thanks to Skybound Games for allowing Telltale to finish Clementine's story back in the day. Right now, all I can think about is how much I cried during the final sequences of the last episode and a certain part of the third one.
It's really awful now, Lee. And I just don't know if I'm teaching him right.
I can't think of anyone who could do it better.
Later, I'll reflect more what I think about what they are doing with the character. For anyone familiar with the Walking Dead franchise, whether it's the TV series, some of its iconic moments from the first 5 seasons, or Telltale's previous games, you know what to expect here. Painful deaths, characters you love and hate, a few tear-jerking moments, and endings that will divide opinions. This is a graphic adventure, so gameplay expectations should be kept modest. The core mechanics remain focused on QTEs and brief exploration segments. What sets this apart isn't the gameplay, but the narrative, the storytelling and emotional weight of its characters and situations. At its heart, this is another zombie story about a group of people trying to survive. It follows a cyclical pattern. The group fights a safe haven with the right people until things unravel, often due to an external threat tied to someone's past. Add in human drama, emotional decisions, and a fair share of convenient plot twists. While predictable, this formula remains compelling because it's handled with skill, at least it was. The developers of Telltale have largely disappeared, even with a new game recently released, and the TV series lost its luster for me a decade ago, relying too heavily on last-minute twists to salvage seasons. Meanwhile, other zombie games like Dying Light 2, Dead Island 2, and the Dead Rising remake focus on fun, action-packed chaos with little emphasis on emotional depth. And while Days Gone was and still is a disappointment, The Walking Dead stands out for its commitment to emotional storytelling. Many of us will never forget how groundbreaking the first season was, but the TV series and the game, combining the survivalist drive to escape zombies with the realization that the true danger is humanity itself, was a stroke of brilliance. In Telltale's games, we met unforgettable characters: Lee, Kennedy, Jane, and of course Clementine. Each left their mark thanks to stellar performances, thoughtful direction, and excellent writing that brought them to life through dialogue and emotional weight. This final season brings a satisfying conclusion to Clementine's journey. It not only gives her a worthy ending, but also showcases her evolution across 4 games. We see a Clem who, though still young, has grown into a strong, capable leader. The game honors her character's growth through its storytelling and beautifully crafted visuals, particularly in this last installment. While New Frontier took risks by sidelining Clementine, this season puts her back in the spotlight, giving her the ending she deserves. As a whole, The Walking Dead, the final season, closes out a saga that has left an indelible mark on me. It's a series that made me cry twice, once in the first season and again in this last one. For that alone, it will always have a special place in my heart. And that's about it. I do want to mention about what they're doing with the character. Apparently they're making like a sequel where Clementine is, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but basically Clementine is not Clementine anymore, and for some reason abandons AJ. So I'm not entirely sure what is going on there. So I read a little bit about it, and they don't explain that much or at all. Apparently she gets crazy to one of the things that happened in the game, but I don't think that's really, I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it yet. I'll wait for the third book to get released and then give it a try, and we'll form an opinion. If it doesn't change or it doesn't improve at all, I'm just going to ignore it and then pretend it never existed and just keep the fresh memory of this game and entire saga made by Telltale as a good thing. So yeah, that's it for my review, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao ciao.
I hope. I need you to live, AJ. For me. That's your job now.
Okay, Clem. That's my job.
Last rule.
No!
What do we do if I get bit? Are you gonna make me say it?
Fucking thanks to you, Skybound Games, for making this happen.